Welcome to another episode of my web show, and it's pretty much late. It's like almost 6 minutes to 12, and I'm in Coca-Cola. I have nothing else to do. I'm bored, so another web show. This is different. I'm not going to give advice. I'm pretty much going to answer some questions that I've been getting a bit. I'm going to put the password in. There we go. Okay, I have an account on AskFM. If my parents are watching this, don't even bother getting involved, okay? I'm not even going to deal with it. And I'm going to pretty much answer some of the questions I got. I already answered them, but I'm going to give a different answer, like I'm going to be getting. So I got to be careful when I'm going to look at, here we go, here's a question, here's a good one. I can do that one. Question 1 I got is, what would you say if a girl asked you out? I'm going to pretty much give the same answer to that, but different, sort of. What I said here is, same thing when a girl asked me if I marry her, and yes, that's actually, it has happened. I actually did say that on here, and yeah, it actually did happen. Long story short, it was at school. I was going into the same class, and she was leaving. Both bumped into each other, and she says this question like, I can't remember exactly the words, but she asked if I would marry her, and I just stood there, frozen, mouth dropped, and going, couldn't help it. I couldn't help but say it. But couldn't help but not give an answer. And she says, I'll take that as a maybe. Really crazy and weird. Another one. Do you think you're, oh, here's a good one. Do you think you're hot or ugly? Same answer, different form. I'm gonna say ugly. Because who wants to go out with a guy like me? Me, I'm ugly. Me, I'm ugly. I really don't care about looks. I'm more on the personality. Like, wow. Yeah, I should probably stop having sugar. Let's see. Another good question. Alright, another question here. It was a good one. Here's another one. It wasn't the one I was looking for, but it was similar. And sorry for the pause, but if you just fast forward until you see me doing something, okay? Okay, here's a question. This is connected to my school, but I'm not going to say the name of the school, but this is something they do. It's like, like the prom thing sort of thing. This is something connected to it. Going to the ball next year? That's a question. I can answer that one differently. It's similar to what I said, but what I answered was pretty much messed up. I'm not even going to repeat it. It's going to be a lot of swearing, but this is like me polite version. Not going to happen. Okay, I'm not going to go to the ball next year. I don't want to go because of many reasons. Like, who am I even going to go with? Who's going to go with a guy like me? Pretty much everybody I know, pretty much everyone at the school has somebody but me. Second one, it's not my kind of thing. Like, please don't get involved in that kind of stuff. Like, it's not my thing. another one, I am pretty much not interested to go because I've never been to one in my life. Never been to a prom, never been to a ball, never been to a gala, never been to one of those kind of things. And that's pretty much the main ones. Here's another question. Do you have a Snapchat? And I'm going to pretty much say the same thing I answered here. Yes, I do have one. If you want to know my Snapchat account, just send, if you're friends with me on Facebook, message me if you want to know what it is, and I'll message you the account name of it, so you can be connected to me, and I can send you snaps, I can send you videos, and all that stuff. Here's a good one. Here's one that I pretty much want to answer on here. Why are you okay with getting hate? Now that one, I'm happy to answer. I'm good with the hate because when I think of hate, I think that's normal. Everyone gets hate. Everybody gets hate. Me, I get the mass amount. I get everything. I get the whole enchilada. I get called names. I get teased. I get bullied. I get the whole malaloda. I get everything. I pretty much can do whatever and all that. And pretty much I can pretty much deal with it. And here's another question, but I'm gonna continue with the one I was saying before, like why am I okay with getting hate? I'm good with it because I've been getting hate nearly my entire life. I don't tell people this, except now on here, because I got hate before I got moved to Canada and back here. I got hate every single day, nearly every single day. Like I got hate. Like, people don't show it, no one says it, but I can feel it. I can get a vibe off of them. I can get the vibe of a hate from somebody. Like, I can feel it. It's like, whenever somebody walks by me and I get like, you know, that cold shoulder feeling? That's a hate. I get that a lot. Like, I get the cold shoulder feeling from everybody. Pretty much. But we'll not get into that one very deep, but I can just answer that I'm fine with it, and no, it doesn't really bother me anymore. It doesn't bother me, I just pretty much live with it. Another question, do you have an accent? I say, can you tell? And I don't like it. I don't like my accent. I don't like my accent at all. It's pretty much annoying. If you don't know what the accent is, it's somewhere in North America. And don't you dare say it's America. Don't say it's American. Okay, it's not. It's Canadian. Yeah. Okay, last question. I don't want one that says a person's name. I want one that doesn't. I'll end it with this one. How's the web show thing going? I say, that's a good question to end with. It's going pretty much well. I pretty much like doing this, because it pretty much helps me with my life as well. It's like a hobby. I like doing this. This is like really fun. It's like what I can do to beat the boredom, what I can do to pretty much get myself out there and open, because to be honest, I have trouble fitting in with crowds. Like, I don't, you know, like those parade things, I can't even go stand in there. Like, I can't stand, like, I'm like claustrophobic around people. Like, I'm okay being in a small room and all that. I'm okay being in like a cramped room and all that. Like, I'm good in small spaces. It's just the certain type of small space I can't deal with is a crowd, like a group. Like, I can't handle it. Like, I have to be out here. Like, I need to have open space, not be surrounded by people. That's why I sit in groups, and that's not why I pretty much hang around a lot of people. Like, I'm okay with people, like, small group, like, 1 or 2 people. Like, I'm good with that. I just can't deal with, like, a giant crowd. Like, I pretty much went to a party, and all I did was stand in an open area. That's all I did. I just stand in an open area. I couldn't deal with it. Whole thing. And I just pretty much lost my... Like, I pretty much couldn't deal with it. That I pretty much left. If you want to keep sending me questions and all that, you can. My Ask FM is on my Facebook account. If you know where my Facebook account is, you can. But I'm not going to post the link or anything. I don't do links that much. But I can tell you that, that if you know my Ask FM account, it's pretty much easy to find. Pretty much just look for my nickname, which is pretty much... Okay, and as well, you can try to find this account, and, well, that's late. Who cares? It's Friday night! TGIF! Well, not anymore, it's pretty much Saturday. Good night, and have an awesome weekend, you all. If it's the weekend for you guys, but if it's not, then have an awesome Friday. Goodbye, and till next time. See you on Sunday or tomorrow.